What's up, guys? This week I wanted to shed some light on something called mindless eating. So the majority of us, we're stuck at home right now. I've reached out to a bunch of people, I've done some polls. It seems like the biggest thing that everyone is struggling with at home right now is excess eating or mindless eating, not really having a grasp on what you're actually consuming. So this week, I wanted to add a little humor to the situation, but also kind of give you a little bit of a wake-up call as to what might be going on in your household when it comes to your nutrition and your wellness. Mind you, we are all staying at home because we are trying to stay healthy and keep everyone else healthy. So let's try to make sure that we're not just mindlessly eating all day long, because that in the long term is not going to keep anyone healthy. So little demonstration for you guys here today. So we're eating usually breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? Okay. Let's say we wake up in the morning, you have your coffee, you have a healthy breakfast, some egg whites, spinach, a piece of whole wheat toast, start off the day great. Then the day starts to get a little bit more stressful. The kids are complaining that they don't know how to do their online homework, or they are just fighting over a toy, and you start to get frustrated, and then all of a sudden it's 1 o'clock, you haven't eaten lunch yet. So you have your healthy turkey sandwich or whatever it is, and then you put out some chips for the kids. Okay, so I have some Ruffles chips here, which I say would be about the amount that the majority of us would eat. Okay, so that amount of Ruffles after you've already had your sandwich, your lunch, it's about 20 chips. It's 2 servings, okay? Half of that is an actual single serving, equivalent to 300 calories. So you're just mindlessly munching on them, catching up on your phone while the kids eat the lunch, and you're not really sure how much you're actually eating, which this is probably approximately what one of us would eat. All right, so that's number 1. Then it's the afternoon, not really sure what to do with the kids at this point. You're kind of bored. What do I do now? I finished all my work, the house is clean, I painted the garage, there's nothing else to do. I'm gonna eat, I'm hungry. So you grab a handful of nuts. So I have about 1 handful here, probably about a quarter of a cup, which is a serving size, which is equivalent to 220 calories, okay? So you're not necessarily eating because you're hungry, you're eating because you don't really know what else to do with yourself. So an additional 220 calories, okay? Then while you're cooking dinner, the kids are running around in the backyard, you want a little something while you're getting whatever dinner is that night ready for everybody. So you have some crackers out, and mind you, these are just the plain crackers. They don't include the Merlot cheese that we like, or the goat cheese, or the Gouda spread, or whatever it is. These are just the crackers that you're having while you are eating, preparing dinner for everyone that night. And a lot of us, from stress and coping mechanisms, we're having a drink here and there. So what I have is equivalents in calories. All of these are about the same amount of calories. So while you're cooking that dinner, you snacked on some Ritz crackers, maybe about 14 crackers, which is one of those smaller stacks. That's equivalent to 220 calories. Mindlessly eating, again, we don't really need it, but we're just having it because. Then the 2 alcoholic beverages, okay? So all of these are somewhere between 100 and 120 calories. Most of us have about 2, okay? Some maybe some more, some maybe only 1, but that is equivalent to 240 calories, and we did not necessarily have even our dinner yet. Okay, so then, mind you, we're all trying to support small business. We're ordering dinner out sometimes, or a lot of us are eating some shelf-stable items, which aren't always necessarily the healthiest for us, like some frozen pizzas and some pasta. You're doing really the best that you can, but not necessarily watching how much you're consuming. So there's your dinner, and then later in the evening, the kids are reading, watching their cartoons. You're kind of coming down from your day, and you grab some Oreos for the little ones, and you pick up 1 or 2, which usually ends up being 3 or 4, Oreos, double stuff, of course, because no one eats the regular kind when there's double stuff, right? And that's 4 cookies equivalent to 280 calories. Okay, so looking at all these foods and these beverages, these are not necessarily foods that we need to be eating every day. They're more mindless, coping mechanisms, feel good, not really sure what to do with yourself kind of meals. And a lot of us, to add on top of it, are not necessarily counting your calories and macros when it comes to your breakfast, lunch, and dinner each day. So just in these snacks here, these additional snacks on top of your breakfast, lunch, and dinner equates to, in one single day, 1,260 calories. Now that is the equivalent to approximately what some of us should be eating, probably a little more than that, but eating in an entire day. Okay, so not horrible, all right, it's one day, but keep in mind, we might be doing this for a while. We might be doing this coronacation, stuck in the house for a while, for a good amount of time. So you multiply that by 1 week. So if we did this for 7 days, that is equivalent to total excess calories of 8,820 calories, which is equivalent to 2.5 pounds. So that's an additional 2.5 pounds of calories that you took in a single week. Multiply that by 4 weeks, because like I said, we could be doing this for a while. So in 4 weeks, for 1 month, that's an excess calories of 35,280 calories, which equates to 10.08 pounds. 10 pounds, you're just looking right here. That's 10 excess pounds. And mind you, we are not counting the excess calories you might be eating in your breakfast, lunch, and dinner because you are outside of your normal routine. And mind you that there's a lot of us that are nowhere near as active as they have been in recent weeks or months. So you're not burning as many calories as you usually do. So why am I showing you this? A lot of us are just eating because we don't know what else to do with ourselves. So I wanted to show you how quickly this all adds up. No one out there wants to gain 10 pounds a month for the next couple of months. So try to be mindful of the excess calories you're consuming. Try to find different ways to cope with your boredom, your stress, your anxiety revolving around the entire situation. The whole goal of us being home is to get ourselves keep ourselves healthier and prevent getting illness. And in the long run, looking at all of these things, which could be happening for a long period of time in our life right now, could only make us sicker. So try to get your home workouts in, hit a trail with your friends and family, do an outdoor workout, take your dumbbells or your mat outside, sit in the sun for 15 minutes. You're likely not to choose a bad snack when you're feeling good from your vitamin D increasing. All right, we're all in this together. Let's try to stay motivated, hold each other accountable, and I'll check back with you guys next week. Bye.